Hey Libra, what's up? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing so well. So we're going to go ahead and do your October 2020 reading. First of all, I want to say thank you, Libra, for everything that you do. Thank you for all your support to me and this channel. You guys are awesome. So I really just want to say I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And if you want to reach out, of course, it is all in the description box below. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. Happy birthday, Libra! Happy birthday, bad bitch contest, you in first place, hey, right? Yes, it's Libra season. The time has come, okay? The Empress is upon us, all right? Yes. Let's see what we got, baby. Let's see what we got. Ooh, bully. No, who's bullying Libra on their birthday? We have light attributes. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And shadow attribute conceals deep fears behind verbal and physical abuse. Maybe some of you guys are standing up to a bully in October. Okay, maybe you guys have had somebody that's been trying to blow smoke, or somebody that has been like, you know, trying to enforce their will, or maybe you feel like you always have to heal or help this person. Maybe it's the pressure of having to do everything, having to be everywhere, having to be something for everyone around you, and you could be feeling like you're getting pushed in, because that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this card, okay? To be honest with you. We have the Destroyer coming out. Interesting energy, guys. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. This is like the Tower. That's what this kind of, like, this whole energy kind of reminds me of. Shadow attributes are intoxication with a destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Libra, I feel like you're almost battling something like this. This is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like, there's something that is, we have Prince coming out. There's something that is finally getting released from your life, finally getting liberated. And I feel like it's because it's like, there's been like a buildup here of this. I can see that with the wind kind of blowing out, and then with the volcano. I don't know. There feels like there's like a buildup of something, and something kind of just is about to be released in October. There is a cycle that is ending. That's what I'm seeing with this Destroyer card. Like, there's a cycle. Like, something is getting broken down. And we know that in the original tarot, when we get the Tower type of energy, it's usually talking about some kind of false ideal or false reality or false identity, false situation, something that wasn't good for us. It wasn't built on a solid foundation. It's getting broken down so we can rebuild on a new foundation. So the tarot card is essentially very positive, the tarot Tower card. I feel the same way for this Destroyer card. I feel like whatever is destroying is a natural part of life. It's supposed to be taken apart. It's a cycle that's supposed to end. You know, volcanoes are meant to erupt. There's not a tragedy or a disaster that happens when a volcano does what it's supposed to do. We can perceive it as a tragedy or a disaster because we lose people, we lose houses, we lose things. But at the end of the day, that's what its nature is to erupt. And that's what's happening here. Something is inevitable that's coming to a head in October. That's what I'm getting. And I do strongly feel like it's this bully. I don't know why I feel, but this is two different energies in your life, Libra, to be honest with you. And I feel like you're the volcano almost. Like, you're the destroyer, right? Like, you're about to figure out who the hell is making the cut or not. Severe Queen of Swords energy I'm getting for Libra for October. I will be so shocked if it don't come out in the tarot portion of this program, okay? But I do feel like, yes, there's been something that's been pushing in on you, building within you. For some of you, this could even be career. I could see this as you feel pressured to do something and you're not really wanting to do it anymore. You're wanting something new to come in, or to do something new completely. Maybe you've already been working on something new, but you feel like you have to you feel pressured to work on this thing because you've been doing it for so long and people depend on it, versus the other thing. But something is coming to a head here, okay? Very interesting energy, guys, for October. Something is coming to a head where there's going to be a confrontation, or confronting is what they're giving me, okay? Now, interesting. With the Prince energy, I'm getting a very strong energy of somebody entering your life, Libra. And I feel like this person could, yes, with Samaritan on the bottom, I almost feel like this is somebody who's going to bring some kind of positivity to your life, or positivity to the situation. If anything, I could definitely see this as attributes that you're taking on. You're coming into that princely power. The prince could almost make you think of a knight, but I feel like it's a little bit more regal than a knight, right? It's like you're definitely going to be in that king energy eventually of conquering something, completing something, but right now you are in the beginning stages of something. So I feel like some of you guys could literally be meeting a Prince Charming. For some of you guys, not everybody. Don't get your titties twisted, okay? For some of you guys, you could be meeting a prince. For others of you, it's just definitely that taking on that new journey. And we see that anyways with releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. See, for some of you guys, you might know that something is destructive for your energy, and others of you, you might not see it. Sometimes we don't know a volcano is a volcano. We're just like, that's just a hill or like a mountain. But then when it erupts, it's like, oh, okay. That was potentially dangerous the entire time. Like, right, you know, like it's kind of like that kind of energy for some of you guys. With the prince, it's like the light attribute says romantic charm and potential for power. The shadow attribute says using your power for self-gratification, basically. I can't read that word. That's a big word, but that's what it basically means. Self-gratification. Okay. And so, yeah, I feel like there could be somebody that's coming in with some romantic charm for you there, Libra, okay? But there is a potential to kind of excel in some kind of area in your life, too, and get out of this energy where you may feel like a servant or a slave to something. Like, because the bully always makes me think of, like, yes, exactly. The martyr, right? You feel like you have to do something. You feel like you're going out and you're helping somebody because, you know, that's what you want to do. You want to help people. You want to heal the world. You're an advocate for change. You want to bring change. You went through a lot of, you know, this destroyer, bully energy in your life so that you may teach others to work themselves out of it. Okay? You're very busy, Libra. We know that because every damn reading we do for you guys monthly, you're very busy. We get it. But there's becoming this energy where it could be like the martyr energy, where there's like an addiction to self-pity here, where I go out of my way, I help people, and then I get to bitch and complain about it when they do what the fuck they're gonna do, because I already know what they're gonna do, right? Because they do it all the time. It could be like a cycle with somebody that's like a negative cycle, like you know this person is always gonna need their hand out for you because they are dependent on you in some way, and this makes you feel good, or you feel obligated, but then you also feel bad about it. And you know that this is going to happen. It's like a nasty cycle that keeps repeating itself in your life. There is a need to kind of break that up. Stop that cycle. End that cycle. And I feel like, honestly, with the destroyer, that's what's going to happen, Libra. Yeah? Exorcist. About to exorcise that demon in October. Okay? For sure, guys. And then what are we going to do? Engineer. We're going to rebuild something new for ourselves. Yes. Okay. I feel like a lot of creativity that's going to be coming in too or like there's going to be like a lifting of like a blockage. Maybe you had a writer block or thinking block, speaking block, doing like creative things. Like you can't seem to get damn inspired to really do something. And it's because you got this, right? This sucking energy that's draining you. I'm surprised Vampire's not out here. But there's like this sucking energy of something that's like draining you, and it's time to exercise that. It's time to free yourself from destructive things. You know, Virgin. Laying off of it, right? Laying off of it. And there is when the Exorcist comes out for me, it's talking about that need to do this shadow work, okay? So, yeah, detective coming out, get down to the bottom of something and figure out how you can actually fix this situation, because there is a situation here with this, okay? So something is getting purged. It's the purge for October. For Libra. Where is my pen at? Here it is. I don't want to forget these names. The Purge. Because if I don't, when I have that creative, like, you know, oh, this is what the name of the video is going to be. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it, and then I'll end up naming it something super basic, like learning your lessons in October. Okay. Anyways, and the title's everything, guys. We already know that, right? The title's everything. The whole message don't even have to have anything to do with the title. Oftentimes, sometimes it doesn't on these YouTube tarot readings. I've noticed that. The title don't got shit to do with the video, but it's catchy, right? That's some of that Libra shade coming in there, guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in this. The soul's journey. Let's see what we got. Libra, October, please. Denial is not just a river in Egypt, okay? It's a way of life for some Libras out there, right? Okay, guys, I'm not trying to roast you for your birthday because I love you guys. I do, and my rising is Libra, so trust me, part of me resonates with this. There's been some denial of the cycles in the life that we're going through, right? Cycles with other people, connections. Like, I make excuses for this, or I keep turning my head at this, turning my cheek at this because I don't want to face it because I don't like the conflict. And this person is very dependent, or this situation is very dependent upon me with this bully energy. Because that's really what a bully victim situation, like, you know, the victim can sometimes get in their head like, why does this person do they just do this because it's fun for them? But like, when you look at it from the bully's standpoint, it's like they need to pick on you. They need to make you feel lower about yourself so they feel better about themselves. It's a need. They are dependent upon you to bully you. And that's kind of the energy I feel like some of you guys might have been in denial. Like, this person's just stressed. They're just going through this. They're just lost. They just need some kind of, and if I just keep being the bigger person, eventually this is going to change and that's going to change. And it's like the denial again. It's not just a river in Egypt. There could be some guilt too around the situation, because depending on who this person is in your life, Libra, it's like, you know, it's hard to tell some people no, or to give some people the business. Denial says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness, right? So what is this fear I have inside of me? What is this doubt that's in my head? What is this ego that's speaking to me? Is this founded in reality? Is this fair to me? Is this honoring me? You know? So changing out that fear, instead of focusing on the fear of the confrontation, or focusing on the fear of what I'm gonna have to do, what I'm gonna have to say, just moving you guys back, what I'm gonna have to say to people, or change, or view, look at, you know, don't focus on that. Focus on the awareness of the situation and what's happening so we can change it. Because I feel like some Libras out there, I'm just gonna say, I feel like there's some Libras out there that need to have a real, honest conversation with themselves, with y'all's self. Let's examine, get really take a lot of accountability right now, and let's not just sit here and look at ourselves and go, yes, well, I see that problem, I see that area that needs to be fixed, but let's actually like look at ourselves and then go, okay, now I need to put action. What actions am I gonna take? Does this mean that I need to invite somebody out to have a conversation, and like outside of the home, like in public, where there can't be yelling or bullying or anything that somebody's got to keep their cool together to have this conversation with you? Do I need to do that? Because there's something that needs to be broken down so something new can be rebuilt in Libra's life in October. So what do we got? What do we got for Libra October? That's too many. Just one more. Just one more for Libra for October. Thank you. And we have peace. Yeah, some of y'all are like, damn, that sounds so good right now, right? I like the way that hit. Okay, peace. That's something that you guys are craving, right? Self-esteem. And I feel like that's how your peace comes to you, is from that self-esteem. From that knowing of, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I need to do. This is how I need to do it. And then I'm doing it. I'm, you know, executing that plan. And I'm standing up for myself. I'm not allowing somebody to bully me anymore. I'm not allowing somebody to kind of maybe even romance you a little bit too. There could be that energy there as well. Somebody romancing you. Now, another way that I'm seeing this is also dealing with, again, these two separate energies. This is like polar opposite energy. And I do feel, Libra, like you're still the volcano in the middle that's about to erupt, because I feel like you've been holding it in and holding it in and holding it in and working and holding it in and working. And so it's like, it's about that time, okay? It's definitely about that time for this volcano to go boom, 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 boom. Hello, it's Libra season, bitches, right? I don't know why they're showing me the mask in, like, from Jim Carrey, the mask in my head, but that's what they're showing me. Like, you know what? I feel like it's because he composed himself a lot. He suppressed himself a lot. So when the mask came, right, when he put the mask on, he turned into somebody, a version of himself. The mask was essentially a version of himself. You know, that version that was outgoing, that said what it wanted to, did what it wanted to, felt like it had wild abandon, you know, like a rebel without a cause type of energy. That that Jim Carrey, like, he was never able to have that. Ichabod Crane or whatever his name was, right? Like, he wasn't able to have that energy in his regular normal life, but the mask brought that out. Okay, for some of you guys, that's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you guys are about to, like, you find a mask or something and you get a lot of self-esteem, and this brings you peace, actually, because you say what you need to say. You don't worry about the consequences. You say what you need to say. You stand and you honor yourself. And then, okay, again, like I was saying, there's two separate energies here. For some of y'all could be meeting somebody that brings this inner peace to you. And for them, they don't sit there and make it about them. Like, they got things for you. They got flowers behind their back. This card also makes me think of just surprises in general. Like, there could be a birthday surprise for you guys that, you know, that is going to be unveiled in October. There's something there with that. Because I'm just very focused on them flowers behind his back that you can't see when he's approaching you, you know? So there's somebody that's bringing peace, or there's a situation. There's something in October, right? And I feel like you've been feeling very lonely. Look, love on the bottom of the deck. I don't know what I would be, honestly, but whatever, right? There's definitely been some loneliness, Libra. I mean, I feel like you've been working and grinding and working and grinding, and it's like you've dedicated yourself to something very priestly. They're showing me the priest card in here in my mind's eye. I feel like you've been very priestly, like, you know, dedicated to your work, dedicated to your cause, your purpose, whatever it is. And so there's been some loneliness, but there's also been like, this is what it is. It is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. So I'm going to do it. But now I feel like there could be something coming in. So we will see. We will see what's happening with this love and this loneliness. When the tarot comes out, everything's going to get a lot more specific, right? And we'll see. I'm not really pressed for time with my Libras, because this is your birthday month, so I always kind of like to focus a little bit longer. It's too many. So what do we got for Libra October? I feel like you need to, like, let go of the worry that you're facing and allow good things to come into your life. Yes, you are very purpose, right? Very purpose motivated. And that's not a new thing. That is not a new thing for October. That's something that you've been very purpose motivated on. They just want you to get balanced. That's what they want you to do, Libra. Let's go into tarot. They want you to get balanced in all of your efforts. Make sure that you're walk it like you talk it, right? Walking it like you talk it, first of all. Okay. Second of all, make sure that you're not letting people take advantage of you, that you know don't need to, or letting people treat you a certain type of way that you know you don't need to. It's like breaking down these towers in your life, allowing them to fall, or damn near breaking them down yourself, allowing yourself, it's time to erupt around here. It's eruption season, volcano season for Libras, okay? Yeah. Ding, 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 right? It is definitely volcano season for Libras, all right? Because there's been like this back and forth. I'm keeping everything balanced. I'm keeping myself composed. I'm not going to lose it, right? I feel like this painful cycle, this exhausting cycle, this mentally straining cycle, probably fucked with your self-esteem a lot for that self-esteem card to come out anyways, right? Maybe it made you feel like you ain't worth nothing. For some of you, this is definitely connected to family, because I just saw the 10 of Cups. Or it just emotionally broke you down. Letting this in, because that's what the 10 of Swords is, guys. It's being done, 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 done. Done, 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 right? Done with something for sure. Okay? And this could be this bully energy. Honestly, this could be like there was a denial, right? About this person being as bad as they really were. And then they take the mask off. And they show you who they are. For real this time. Like, not playing. And I don't know what could happen. I don't know what somebody could say or what somebody could do to prove to you any more than they already have with this kind of energy. But then again, when we're in denial, we're not exactly thinking clearly. There's a problem with the root chakra here with this red. I don't know. I'm getting that. Especially like here. Probably maybe even like your sacral too. Not just your root, but like your sacral. Maybe even your solar, like all three of those. But I feel like for sure with the root, because the root is that I am. The root is that where, you know, what motivates you, what pushes you. Okay? And that's too many, but there's definitely like an on guard feeling here about the situations that you have to deal with daily. People like, yes, look at this, having to fight through something. And that's actually perfect for that destroyer energy, because that's what you're doing. You're fighting through something and regaining that stability within yourself, that self-confidence. I feel like this comes from a lot of reflection that you have. And you just like, I feel like there's like a day that happens, or maybe it's a couple days in a row. And it's like, you know what? Everybody's really dropping the friggin' ball around here. Like, I'm starting to notice that. Like, people are dropping the ball in October, and I need to regulate. I feel like that's what you're going to do. I feel like you're going to regulate. And I literally had just heard the word legacy, and there's a 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. And I feel like that's because you realize you are working on your legacy and that you are suited to do things for yourself. You've been working really hard to let people just come in and make you feel some type of way, or make you feel like you have no choice, but you have to do something. You're tired of being pushed around in October, because you are starting to recognize your self-confidence is starting to build. And you're starting to recognize, like, I do a lot. I'm busy. Okay? Like I do a lot, and I help a lot of people, and I go out of my way for a lot of people, and I am about tired, right? Like, I can feel like somebody is over it, over letting people push them around. You have a lot of work that you're doing, and after this tower energy, or this eruption, this explosion that happens, there is going to be a moment where we're going to need to rebuild now with this 8 of Pentacles, and I feel like you are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Libra, I feel like you are. I feel like you are going to rebuild for sure with that 10 of Pentacles, okay? You're going to rebuild, right? We will never forget the day that Libra finally erupted. It was October some odd 2020. Only in 2020 would Libra erupt like this, but it feels like this is about it. Like, and this has been building up. I swear to God, this has been building up. If you go back and you watch any of the last monthlies for Libra, there's been this energy of me being like, well, you guys are going to start standing up for yourself, or start doing this, or start doing that. Start changing that. You do too much for other people. You're doing too much for everybody else and not enough for yourself. And then it's like, it erupts. So if this is not your story, this ain't your reading, boo. I don't know what to say. But if this is your story, this is definitely it. And there's going to be a rebuilding, focusing on work. I feel like a wish fulfillment is going to come in. 10 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Yeah. I feel like wish fulfillment is coming in. There's something that's happening. You could be meeting somebody. Libra, for October, please. I feel like, you know, whatever this is that's coming in, it turns that frown upside down, though. And brings some kind of peace, finally. Look. Told ya. 10 of Cups. And look what's on the bottom. 6 of Wands. There's some kind of recognition. This could be in your career. This could be in life in general. Somebody could come riding in, right? This is just that energy of feeling good, feeling successful, feeling completed, feeling like I've achieved something. I've overcome something. The 6 of Wands is coming out of the 5 of Wands. So that drama, that conflict, that pettiness that you were dealing with, you fought through that, worked to rebuild, right? Now you're feeling this happiness with this person or this thing that's coming in, or this shift that's happening. Oh, that doesn't go down. But you feel really successful, and you feel like there's a happy completion. You go from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups, basically. It's like you know what I mean? That's why I said, like, it's like the battle of the Libras here, like the battle of the scales, like which scale is gonna, you know what I mean? And then in the middle, just trying to keep it balanced, like recalibrating them scales, Libra. That's what I'm seeing in October, because we have completely different energy on this side, like polar opposites. And we have you in the middle working to rebuild and make, you know, this foundation what it needs to be versus what it's been being, right? Libra, October, please. This is a really interesting reading, Libra, and I actually really like it. I feel like it's like a success story. You know, like you guys are definitely going to conquer something and finally let go of a very painful, very long, that's too many, very long, drawn out battle. Libra, please, October. That's been happening. Yes, I feel like there's been a lot of stifling of the feelings here. A lot of worry, a lot of stress, but you're letting go of that. One more for Libra. Okay. I feel like you're letting go of that stress, and I also feel like there's somebody that's going to come in that's going to kind of arouse your senses here. I do see this. There's just too many court cards, and then over here with the King of Swords on this side, this could be a fellow air sign. Doesn't have to be. This could just be somebody who says it like it is. Somebody who's very organized and disciplined within their own life. This could be somebody who has some kind of authority or analytical kind of thinking job where they think a lot, they express themselves a lot for work. This is just somebody coming in, and I feel like they are offering some kind of stability, some kind of happiness within your life. That's the soulmate card, and that's also the homecoming celebration, finding your way back to yourself. I almost feel like this is the energy that you've been in over here, of stifling your emotions, not saying anything, but feeling all types of ways and just keeping a lid on it, not really expressing yourself. And I feel like you finally decide to. And I feel like also there could be something, I'm going to clarify, but there could be something with this King of Swords that like this person makes you feel like you're able to express your truth. Like this person makes you feel like it's okay to be me. This person brings out the happiness within you. They bring out that energetic, confident, like there is a shift here for sure. I feel like this is definitely like the purge energy. Like we purge it all out. We get good, right? And get it done. And then we awaken to like a brand new situation, a brand new life, like a brand new everything happens. I definitely see the potential. I was just about to say, I definitely see the potential for love. I really do. I see the potential for love here with the Knight of Cups, a prince, a knight, a prince, right? Definitely could be coming in and shaking up your foundations, but in a good way, helping you rebuild something. So there could be something there. Meeting somebody in October, Libra. This would definitely be a birthday wish, right? Because I feel like you've been feeling very trapped within your stuff. Who is this King of Swords for Libra in October, right? Who is this King of Swords for Libra in October, please? King of Swords, the Magician, somebody who wants to manifest in your life. Somebody that you've been manifesting, somebody that's going to be making you feel motivated, activated, ready. This could also be the energy you're embodying, because in a way you are the King of Swords, male or female, with that Libra energy. So this could be you kind of igniting yourself, taking charge, standing up for yourself. This King of Swords is definitely going to speak his mind and speak his truth and stand up for himself and cut anybody out of his life that is not going to be part of the plan. It's like maybe you're going from this energy. If this isn't somebody coming in, for some of you, I feel like it is. But if it isn't somebody coming in, this is like you're going from this Queen of Cups energy to the King of Swords. And because of that, you're manifesting a whole new future, a whole new like level of peace and comfort to your life, okay? Is what I'm getting, Libra. That's what I had heard. Anyways, happy birthday, guys. This has been your reading. I do hope it resonates. I hope it helps. I hope it does something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.